With this, we reach the end of this notebook, but before I wrap up with the video, I would like to show how you can save a notebook as a HTML for your own documentation and for future reference. So before we do that, I do recommend checking your settings and making sure that Save Widget State Automatically is tagged. This will allow for the saved HTML to contain any widget that might be present at your notebook. For instance, RMSP does make use of tabs, and those tabs are widgets. And by marking this option, the saved HTML will have the tabs properly saved and embedded into the HTML file. So in order to save into HTML, you're gonna go into File and then Save and Export Notebook As. If you have RMSP installed, you're gonna have this HTML_RMSP, and this is the one I recommend. So if I click here, it will just pop up a folder to select where you want to save. This is the folder that we are working with, so I want to save there. So I'm just gonna click Save. And now if I check my folder, I see that the HTML is saved. And if I click here, it will open the HTML. And it has a nice table of contents that you can use to navigate through your HTML. And every cell and output of every cell that you run is saved on this HTML. So it's just a nice documentation. So if you have workflows that you're running and want to document everything that you've done, you can go ahead and save the notebook into HTML. At the bottom of this notebook, we have extra links. If you are interested in reading more about pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, you're welcome to click on these links and check out the documentation of these Python packages. The next logical step from this tutorial is to go into the RMSP introduction playlists, where I do show how to use RMSP to load and process drilling data, load and process wireframes into open meshes and solids, also how to create grids, how to use the solids to flag composites, how to use the solids to flag grids, and also some introduction to RMSP project parameters. So with that, we conclude this series.